Welcome to Reflections with VinDesh, a weekly discussion series that challenges our perception of the world and ourselves. Learn more at thedispassionateobserver.com. That's THEDISPASSIONATEOBSERVER.com. Welcome to Reflections with VinDesh. Today, we're talking about freedom. And freedom is a vital topic. It is vital to the human experience. Throughout history, people have fought and died for freedom. They have taken a stand and said, I would rather not exist than to lose my freedom. Because freedom gives us the ability to be as we are, to fully express ourselves, our creativity, our humanity. In freedom, we find joy, we find beauty, we find all of the richness and the texture which comes with this incredible journey that we call life. So it's critical that we create freedom in our lives. Today we'll ponder a very simple question. Do we know what it means to be free? I started thinking about this topic because I was thinking about my kids. I have young kids, and they like to tell stories. And a bunch of their stories start out something like this. Daddy, when you and Mommy die, yes, this is how they start out their stories. When you and Mommy die, we're going to have treats. We're going to eat cupcakes. We're going to watch TV. We'll watch movies. We'll stay at nice hotels with our cousins, and we're going to have the best time ever. This is their idea of freedom. Mommy and Daddy are dead, and they can do whatever the hell they want. And we usually get a good laugh out of this. But the interesting thing is that this isn't so far off from how our society thinks about freedom. We think about freedom as unrestricted choice, as mass consumerism, as the ability to buy whatever we want when we want it, to get that new car, that new piece of jewelry, to watch what we want when we want it, eat what we want when we want it. And we have to take advantage of this wonderful freedom. So we're constantly on the go. We're going from one party to the next, from one shopping trip to the next, one luxury vacation to the next, in an endless circle, in a frenzy, without any time to be still, without any capacity for conscious awareness or intelligent action. And is this really what we mean by freedom? Is this what our ancestors fought and died for? This watered-down version of freedom? In fact, this is worse than a watered-down version. This is bondage, because we've become slaves to our desires. We are ruled by our desires. We have lost harmony across ourself. We've lost the ability to flow with life, to move effortlessly, to act with conviction, with the whole of our being, to act from stillness, to act from full conscious awareness. Because we have so much dust, so many desires, so many thoughts, always moving through our minds. So we have lost freedom. And with this loss, we have lost the joy, the vitality, the richness of life. How do we get this back? We need to restore a state of harmony across the different aspects of ourselves. We need to find that stillness. And we can start with discipline. And this is where we get tripped up. Because discipline doesn't feel like freedom. Discipline feels hard. It feels like bondage. It's asking, do I really need another cupcake? Do I really need to go to that party? Should I really spend the next hour on social media instead of going to bed and getting a good night's sleep? Discipline doesn't feel like a lot of fun. And the reason for that is our desires have spun out of control. Even though discipline feels difficult, it's necessary to return us to a point of stillness, to a point of conscious awareness where we can be free. As we talked about in primalism, let's create space between the self and the desire. Learn to view your desires objectively without succumbing to every single whim. Learn to get in touch with the visceral, the limbic part of yourself that tells us what we actually need, that creates balance, that creates harmony across our system. Once we have that harmony, once we have that stillness, we have the capacity to consider our choices, to act as the situation requires, to flow with life, to lose ourselves in the rhythm of life, to experience the beauty, the vibrancy, the texture of this existence. And if we can do that, we will finally know what it means to be free. If you enjoyed the show, please consider leaving a review on Podbean, iTunes, or your favorite podcasting app. Every 5-star review allows us to share more unique and insightful content. Learn more at thedispassionateobserver.com. Thanks for listening, and please tune in again next week. Peace.